Alright, so I'm going to be posting this before my videos, guys, and you can partake in it or not, but we're going to do some singing bowls and I'm going to say a little prayer. And you're welcome to just sit and relax and free your mind up before the reading with me. I just wanted to do this. I'll timestamp it, so if you want to go straight to your reading, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and start. Take a deep breath. I call upon light and all beings whom serve only love and light. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and light beings, to cleanse and protect this space. Ask for your protection and guidance so that your divine sight can be delivered with love and healing for the greatest good. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and guides, to assist those whom these messages are meant for, to assist them on their journey of healing and spiritual growth. I appreciate your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, and Lord of Love. Amen. Okay, guys, so singing bowls. I'm just going to relax and listen. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if so, I'm glad, and I'm happy you guys come to my channel and enjoy your reading. Hi, guys. Welcome, Leo. Now, I don't say this in all my videos, but Leo is in everybody's fifth house. Leo rules the fifth house, so check what's in your fifth house, stuff like that. This astrology's been coming in strong. We got a lot of shifts going on. I just want everybody to be mindful to check out other placements and other readings if this is not your reading. If it is, I hope it helps. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Leo right now is Venus. We got Venus and Leo. We got Mars and Leo. And we also got Mars, Leo. That's it right now. Venus and Mars, which is a huge match here with like the love and the all, you know, working on our passions, our confidence, our leisurely. That's the house of Leo. Like Leo's all about like the fun, the creative, the it's and I, of course I'm into tarot, so you know Leo comes to me as that strength card too, needing a lot of strength. So we're going to go ahead and get right into your guys' reading. These have been a little longer, but we are just going to go ahead and start pulling some cards for you, Leo. Now wherever you have Leo, we got the Page of Cups. Oh, nice. I like that. We got the Six of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. This has been coming out a lot. And I always feel the Wheel of Fortune as like the planets and stuff all moving, energies we can't control, that we're dealing with, that we have an opportunity to work with, or resist. If you know that these energies are in play in certain parts of your chart or certain areas of our collective lives, then it's much easier to navigate through these energies and not get taken into the whirlwind, and still stay on direction to your path, to your, and this is the sea turtle coming in with the Six of Swords right in the middle, how they always find their way back home to continue creating and continue their longevity. So that's really just a message coming through. But then there's this Page of Cups. It's like wanting to move towards something that does bring you passion, and it could possibly be children or something like that. It's really going and leaving some rough emotional waters and going into something a little smoother. And there's a lot happening here with the wheel here that's just, I feel like it's really good in this reading. And then on the bottom, the Hanged Man. And this is looking at things differently, looking at things from a different perspective, trying to see things another way, maybe navigating in a different way, looking at kind of forward instead of back. There's a feeling here of, in the maybe recent past, walking back towards emotional comforts of the past or childhood, or maybe healing some childhood emotional stuff, and now moving forward to a new cycle, which when the sea turtle goes back to its home, it lays new eggs, and there's a whole new cycle beginning. And I am feeling like children and new, like new life, like new a new cycle, a new generation. You know, it's interesting. I'm getting that, but that's just something to kind of think about here. Could be moving really in a direction that feels much more like home. Let's get the words here under this Page of Cups. And going towards your dreams and your desires too, you guys. We got competence. To the victor go the spoils. Sufficient skill, ability, and knowledge to complete a task. General aptitude. I love that. So definitely feeling like going towards your dreams, going towards the future, going towards a new beginning or a new cycle with the knowledge of knowing that that's where you're going. We got control. Oh, nice. So great captains are made in rough waters, and that's under that Six of Swords, you guys. So all these rough waters and all this emotional stuff that you may have experienced in the past, you're leaving behind. And the most important thing popping out here is to control the emotions and control to navigate towards your home, your stability, your inner foundation, who you are. It's like you've already went through some really emotional stuff, maybe some in your youth, in the immaturity of it, but there's a feeling here of coming out victorious and getting ahead of the rough stuff, and kind of staying on course towards a whole new cycle, a whole new beginning. And then we got dexterity. A bad workman blames his tools. I love that under the Wheel of Fortune, because during this time with the Wheel of Fortune, it's very important that we take responsibility and we navigate ourselves through this energy. We cannot blame our choices or our lack of control or our circumstances on things around us. Whether this is people, the planets, whatever, we have to know that this is the tools we got to work with and doing the best with them. This is very magician-like energy. Skill and delicacy in manipulating objects. So this is using what you have to navigate through a lot of energy, and to get through like some rough energies, remaining in control of yourself, keeping your eye on where you're going and not getting thrown off by things going on around you, maybe emotional hang-ups or stuff like that. It's not letting the fears of being lost in a mix, or emotions take control over where you know you're going. It's keeping that forward movement and that forward vision in sight as you move forward, and feeling very confident about that. Confident in where you're going, and confident in how you're using your tools, how you're using the energies that are around you to, whether you're using them to help you or you're just not letting things get in the way of what you're doing. That's what I'm feeling, is like a really focused energy in your guys' reading. So let's go ahead and get one of these. Competence, control, and dexterity. There's a lot been learned here, and a lot of it has to do with probably emotional control over yourself, and especially during times when things are kind of out of your control, knowing that the only parts you can own are the parts the things you do with it, what you do with it. How do you make it work for you, or will it make you, will it break you? I always get that with the Wheel of Fortune. That's always one of those things I get, sayings I get. Anticipation. Yes, there is a feeling here of kind of being kind of excited, and protection. On the bottom. Oh yeah, see, and there's this egg in this, and they're protecting their egg, they're protecting their new beginning, their new generation, their new cycle. So there is a feeling here of protecting where you're going by staying in control over your emotions and how you're navigating, and not getting lost in the mix of stuff. Don't get lost in the mixed up energies, or the mixed up people, or whatever. There is something here you're waiting for. It looks like a bunch of empty chairs, but it's like anticipating like people like showing up, anticipating something exciting happening. I am feeling that, like something you're feeling, and this is what you're going for. This is where, and that all these chairs are going to be filled with maybe a new generation, or a new, it's interesting. I'm getting like, build it and they will come kind of thing. Like, that's the kind of energy, like this crow's like, I sat at all these chairs, now I'm anticipating how many people are going to show up here, or how many I'm going to have. This could be, creating the foundation for a family, a child maybe, or just your own desires and passions, and really creating that foundation for it to grow, and for it's just like, but first you kind of got to show up. First you got to show up to your own show, if that makes sense. That's and you have to get there by staying in control and staying on course, not getting mixed up in the mix. And then if you do get mixed up in the mix, not blaming anything around you. It's your own like lack of direction or control, or but the competence is here, and it's like, to the victor go the spoils. So when you stick with something, and you stick to your path, and you stick to your passion, and you stick to your goal, and you remain in control, and you get through the rough waters, and you get through the excitement sometimes that leads to like maybe getting let down, or excitement that actually stuff's happening. So I am feeling that like stuff's happening here, but doing the work and taking responsibility for what shows up, who shows up, and what's there at the other side. Did you go to the right? Are you choosing the right direction? Is kind of what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get one of these Starry Beginnings. You are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. On the bottom, remember, love is the key. Sticking with something with all of your heart. That's what I'm getting from that. Even if there is a feeling here of even being let down, or something coming, kind of things kind of feeling like they're getting in your way. Somebody else had this too. It was an earth sign. I think it might have been Taurus. But it's like, when you're anticipating something, and you've put in the work, and you've shown up, and let's say this has happened, and it's like, well, nothing came out of it or something. It's like, okay, so I'm going to do things differently this time. I'm going to, navigate through this differently. You really do have control over this. It feels like you have a lot more control than even what you know, Leo. But the trick here and the main thing is here is using your skills and your competence and your control in a directed way, not to get scattered, by other energy or even like past heartbreak. Like I said, not going back. It's looking forward, not looking back. So don't let the past hold you back. Also, I am getting that. So let's go ahead and get one. We're gonna get one of these to clarify these a little here. Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ooh. Getting into a much more, finishing up something. Finishing up a past cycle. That's what I'm feeling. Finishing up a past cycle. In spite of obstacles, it's kind of like leaving your emotions kind of on the back burner. Not having fear of the emotions and letting the emotions control you right now. Just using your sense of direction and your analytical and logical mind to move forward towards a new cycle. That is what I am feeling there. And then we got the Six of Swords, which is definitely good. It's an opportunity to keep moving forward or get lost in the rough water. And I feel like this could be emotional. So just being mindful of your emotions right now, Leo. Yeah, the Two of Wands, not losing your direction, healing again, and going towards your North Star and the Hangman. So you've definitely seen something here. You do understand that there is a chance of holding yourself back by not looking forward. But if you keep looking back, you're not going to move forward. That's the things are coming out harsh today, it feels like, but it's just, there's this feeling of being guided forward and not back, having a vision forward and not back, and seeing things differently. Once you kind of pass this point of healing, once you pass this point of kind of no return, because it's like, I already made it through that, definitely not going back, even to retrieve something that's good, I'm not going back. Like, there's a movement forward that's like fierce in your guys' reading. Let's see here. Yes, learning. Okay, the Ten of Swords, and this is the end of the cycle, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Six of Wands, which is that victory, and then the Empress, you know. This is also, to me, always the Empress is making do with what you have, letting what happen, kind of going with the flow, but in the same time, in the center of your reading, it's this feeling of not going with the flow. It's a feeling of staying on course, no matter what is trying to pull you in a million directions. It's staying the course, staying towards the goal here, which is to start a new cycle, start a new beginning, taking the lessons you've learned and moving forward in either learning more about how to better your life or your circumstances by how you use your knowledge, your emotions, all that, or even teaching or moving forward, and also being recognized too for getting through like a lot of emotional turmoil is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's get one of these. Oh, that was quick. Kindreds. Could be moving towards a much happier situation. Maybe soul tribe situation. Maybe a new place. I am getting that, like, moving, or that just new everything. Like, I don't know. It's feeling like new everything. On the bottom, the Healer. And that is like that Hierophant energy too. It's like you could be moving towards in the direction of a healer, or becoming a teacher or a healer, and wanting, like, waiting for people to show up to your show or show up. And you are in the process of healing, but you're staying on path towards, I think, utilizing what you've already learned to kind of show others. That is what I am getting. So let's go ahead and get, I just, for these fire signs, I've been pulling one of these because they do Past couple days, it's just been kind of heavy energy, you guys. Like, I don't think I'm probably the only one feeling it, but it's definitely there. And this is the Spiral Oracle, and I love this oracle, and I am going to read this, and this is how we are going to tie up the message. Interconnection, yes, this is feeling like connecting with others, going to a place where there's a connection, to a new tribe, a new group, a new family, a new place. It's feeling very new. It's feeling all new, like new land, new everything, but it's like staying on course towards it. And in any case, if you don't go there, it's probably because you got swept up in some emotions or looking back or something. That's what I am feeling. So let's go ahead and read this interconnection. Today, I decide to look at myself in the mirror of solitude. The experience of my solitude changes. At times it is freedom, and at other times it is emptiness. It reflects my perception of the system of social relations, which are an essential network for maintaining my health and peace. Ooh, I look at the situation we are in and observe that there is an idea rooted in individualistic societies, which speaks to us of being independent. As a value, as of being an adult, meant not needing anyone, when in fact no one is truly an island. Yeah, you need other people. You need to go towards comfort, security. There's a leading feeling here of being a leader, a healer, and you need people that can find value in that. And there's a feeling of going towards that here. And learning a lot in the emotional realm in order to bring that to into another area, another cycle, could be literally a new space. No one is truly an island. Each being depends on another. The essence of nature is unity, and everything is in reciprocal interdependence. I integrate this truth with love and open my doors to a new time in which there will no longer be people dying of loneliness, because they will now have circles of love supporting them. That's what I'm feeling like you're anticipating, Leo, is not feeling alone. And it's been kind of maybe a lonely path till now, but it does say great captains are made from rough waters, and it can be rough. It can be rough when in the past maybe nobody showed up for you or whatever, but you can show up and create a place where you show up for others and they show up for you. This is a feeling of support in the community, in a tribe, maybe in moving, maybe in a new, it just feels like a new cycle, a new whole, it feels really big. The time has come to collaborate, to delegate, and to let myself be supported if I need to. Walking side by side, we advance, we create, we stumble, we care, we embrace, we work, and we rise. And mutualism is the key word, and it says there are emotions that hurt me and disconnect me, making my whole system full of stress hormones. All human beings, knowing the same pain and the same fullness, are united in blood and love. By giving myself to the experience of inhabiting my solitude without suffering it, I open myself to participation for mutual benefit. Because when I fully share myself, you help me grow. Because when you fully share yourself, I help you grow. That is the feeling I'm getting with the Hierophant and all this other energy. It's like there's been a lot of healing and heartbreak, and there's healing happening. And I feel like wherever you're going, Leo, it's going to help you and it's going to help others. I connect with change, with the internal revolution. And it is a joint consciousness that we create the flame that ignites all the hearts of the world. I see you on the lonely street. I see you on the lonely street. And this turtle's by itself going through all this rough water to get to somewhere where there's going to be abundance and there's going to be all this new energy, this new life. That's a new life. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, I see you on the lonely street. I see you lost child. That's that Page of Cups, learning to be competent and learning, especially emotionally, and learning also to keep the dreams intact, keep on the dream, but not get lost in it, not get lost in the emotions of it, not get lost, have control over where you're going. Yeah, it's like a big growth here, a big grow up. I I see you on the lonely street. I see you lost child. I see you abandoned elder, and I see you eternally. I do what you cannot, and you do what I cannot. Together, we can do great things. Oh, that is a lovely message, and this is the card. It's beautiful. This could be going towards a really strong union, or a strong, I was feeling like group too, community, tribe, soul family, whatever this is, Leo. There's something here you are getting through, and you are doing it quite, it's feeling quite alone, but it's saying don't take it as loneliness. This is part of learning to navigate yourself so you can be a stronger leader, so you can be a, it's really, really owning how you navigate through your emotional experiences, especially, but then how you use and utilize, I should say, the energies and the situations around you to actually help you move forward, not hold you back, not looking back. So that is your guys' reading, Leo. I hope it helps somebody, and I appreciate you guys coming and watching your reading. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.